Hello! This is Hazel Dazel's Guide to Making Machinima. Of course, when you are making machinima, you don't want to bore your audience rigid with great, long shots that don't seem to change or interest the viewer. Your only goal is to keep your audience entertained and amused by all the things that are happening on screen. Ideally, you want to change your camera shot every 1 or 2 seconds. A shot that lasts more than 3 seconds is a very long shot indeed. That's in time, not as we describe long shots, close-ups, detailed shots, aerial shots, actors' point of view shots. Oh, I can't think of any more sorts of shots that you might have. But the real crime is to keep one continuous shot going for hours and hours and hours. These sorts of shots used to be done in the old days when cinema first began, but they are just not right for today's generation. Today's generation demand interesting visual confetti, minute after minute, day after day, month after month, year after year. You cannot, I repeat, cannot keep a continual shot going for hours on end, because the audience truly will gnaw their heads off, because it is impossible for the younger generation who have been brought up to believe that films can only be made almost like slideshows. You've got to have chunk, new shot, and especially when it comes to audio must not be continual speech. You must have music at almost every instance of life. Romantic music, dramatic music, thundering music. All these things are there to keep your audience entertained, amused and entertained, hour after hour after hour. I won't keep on, because you know that really I'm right. In the end, it has to be continual change of shot. People just cannot tolerate a continual shot like this forever. It just makes them feel like they want to gnaw their heads off. And of course, if you are making your audience desire to gnaw their heads off or eat their own feet while watching your production, then you are not doing a good job of being a movie director. Now, movie directors, they are the greatest beings on earth. They are magnificent. They tell you what to do, when to do it, and all other sorts of things at the same time, because they are the gods. The script writers, the directors, producers, they are magnificent. Yes, they are. Truly they are. Because they make sure that the poor people who actually have to control the camera do not get away with doing long shots that make no sense at all. Because it's just not interesting. It's not interesting seeing a long shot. I really should call it a continual shot, because a long shot could be construed as an establishing shot. An establishing shot excuse me, tells the viewer what sort of situation to expect. Then you might have a close-up to show you more detail of what is going on in the story, and then you might have a medium shot to show some sort of action, or medium to close-up shot if needs be, just to keep some sort of visual difference. It's really difference for difference sake, to be honest. You just have to keep changing the shot, because if you don't, it's just dull. It really is dull to watch something being so monotonous. So monotonous. Can't accept monotony. It will not be done. Monotony. Going over and over and over the same old ground, yet again, once more, doing it again. No. You have to keep continually changing your shot and putting in music and endlessly entertaining the audience, because after all, the audience is the one that pays the bills, and paying the bills is all that counts. It's all about the money, honey. You might think that you might get some sort of spiritual nourishment from slowly moving across the while following a subject across the screen. But no, this is not permissible. This is a very bad example of how to make machinima. It's just not interesting. There's nothing to look at, there's nothing to hear, and there's nothing really being said. It doesn't matter that it's spontaneous, true, honest, and what would it be? Truthful, honest, sincere, integrity. No, it's just got to be different. Different for different sake. That's what it's got to be. To be a magnificent, award-winning machinima. Machinima. The art of making little movies from games. Yes, my games. Oh, lordy, look at my game. Aren't I the most magnificent machinimist in the world? Bye-bye! Bye-bye, children!